My father. Here's what I know. I was not planned. They were not married. I was an accident. They got married 7 months before I was born in England after the Blitz. They lied to me. They told me they got married the year before. They never told the truth. I found out. My father was already in his 40s when I was born, and I was the firstborn, as far as I know. Here's what I'm pretty sure I know. Before I was born, my father was a free spirit, a ladies' man, a world traveler, a dapper, handsome man. I have photos of him in his fedora and spiffy suit. He was an athlete, an acrobat with a phenomenal physique. He held people up in the air for sport, for fun. He liked to show off. He was debonair. My mother always said she loved him because he was so handsome. That was what they valued. They were a handsome couple. Here's what I think I know. My father grew up in Poland, in Galicia, with his parents and 7 brothers and sisters. He quit school at 12 and left home at 15 to wander around the world. That was the last time he ever saw his family, because all his siblings moved to Israel before the Nazis invaded Poland. He ended up cooking for the English army, I think. I'm not sure. He was in a prisoner of war camp, I think. None of it was ever clear. It was blurry, confusing, and ambiguous, probably because they always lied to me and my brother. They tried to protect us by lying and never telling the truth. And the truth in the photos showed only the good times. Here's what I didn't want to know. After we were a family and came to America, his whole life changed. He couldn't find a job. No one would help him. They called him a greenhorn. They made fun of his accent. He spoke 7 languages, all self-taught, but they mocked his English. He became a butcher. He had bad arthritis in his legs. He was on his feet all day. He was ambitious. He bought a tiny shop across the street from the Empire State Building where he cooked and sold barbecued chicken and spare ribs. It had a counter with 6 stools. People came in there for lunch. My mother worked alongside him. He worked all the time. On weekends, he would bring me and my brother there to stand around while he cleaned the store. We were bored to death. He started having heart attacks when I was 7 years old. He smoked 4 packs of cigarettes a day. He had a bad temper. We were afraid of him. He was a show-off and a braggart. He was a good and honorable man. He was a socialist and a communist. He was a racist. He was a chess master and taught me to play a mean game of chess. He liked listening to Russian Cossack music. He liked watching wrestling on TV. We had nothing in common. He was a stranger. He was my father. After the 3rd heart attack, the bad one, he stopped smoking cold. He lost weight. He bragged about it, and he had reason to be proud. His legs were so bad he could barely walk at night, but every morning he got up and went to work. Here's what I don't know, but wish I did. A few months before he died of his 4th heart attack, he sold the store. He had other plans. I think he was going to work as a chef in a hotel in the Catskills, where we used to go every summer, in Fleischmann's, New York. I'm not sure. It's all a blur. He had plans. He wanted a change. He needed to change his life. Was he feeling hopeful? Did he want to get away? Did my mother go along with him? Why didn't I ask? We never asked questions. We never got answers. Why didn't he talk to us? Did he think he was protecting us? Did he protect us? Did he do it all for us? What was he thinking? What was he feeling? Did he love me? Did I love him? When I was 17 and he was 59, he collapsed on the kitchen floor and died. I didn't miss him then. I miss him now.